Welcome back to Falkert Figures, where today I'm going to be unboxing not one, but two Legion of Hasbro Facebook raffle prizes.
He bit me! There's two! There's two! I can count!
In a recent video, I mentioned that I had gone through a pretty extreme barn spell with the raffles on Facebook. I hadn't won much at all in 2021. I won a sort of beat up axe that I used to unbox in my Series 1 unboxing video, and that was it. There was nothing else. And then the last significant raffle prize before that was like well into 2020. It was something like October or November in 2020. So it'd been a long time without winning anything. And I was really starting to question whether or not I should just wrap it, because I thought, you're just throwing your money away doing this. Even though it's only a few pounds here and there, it all adds up. And I'm starting to think maybe these raffles aren't a good idea. But then all of a sudden, it's just been an abundance of wins in the last couple of weeks. Depending on when these videos go out, you've probably already seen one or two other raffle win unboxings, and there's going to be another one after this as well. But this just it just illustrates how significant a kind of purple patch this was, because 2 nights in a row I won the Legion of Hasbro Facebook group Hasbro raffle. So what happened was, on the Friday night I won this one, which was from Clark, the admin in the group. There's a few admins in the Hasbro group. This was Clark that was on this one. And then on the Saturday night, this one was another prize that I won, and that was from Robbie. Robbie's the guy that just lives over the water from me in Fife. So 2 prizes in 2 nights. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. But let's get them unboxed and have a quick look at them. So, as I said, the one from Clark was the Friday night one. So that was the first one to arrive. The first one I won, actually. It wasn't the first one to arrive. Robbie's actually arrived first. But Clark's was the Friday night one, so we'll open that one first. Have a look at what's in here, and then we'll move on to Robbie's. Clark is renowned for overindulging on parcel tape, and it's relatively modest, but it's still a fair few bits to hack my way through. As usual, good packing with these guys. Oh, what? This is like double packed in here. What is going on here? This is a first. So, in a box, but also in a package in the box. Sounds like a padded envelope inside as well. And it feels like it's in a protector. Good sign. It is in a protector. If I can get it out. Yeah. And that's why it was in an envelope, because I forget that Legion of Hasbro, they send you extras as well. So first of all, man, packed inside the box as well. It's an HBK. It's a yellow card shown, one that you've probably seen me unbox recently, and we'll get them open up and have a look at them in a second. But how can we ignore this? The Legion of Hasbro propaganda. The giant sticker. So far, it's been a while since I won any raffle prizes, but the last Legion of Hasbro one was a long time ago, and it looks like they've upgraded their stickers, because the last Legion of Hasbro freebie I got was just a tiny little sticker. I've also got this Legion of Hasbro magnet bottle opener, but looks like they're investing in that arm of the business in the promotional material. So that actually looks like it's a better quality sticker as well. But anyway, good stuff from the Hasbro guys. And this is a recent trend that I've seen in their group as well, when they're sending out prizes and stuff. They're sending notes. Oh, personalised notes. That's unbelievable. So yeah, as anyone that follows me on Facebook will know, the Falkert Figure Guy is my name on Facebook, and this is a personalised note from Clark, themed around HBK to me. Obviously the theme of the Heartbreak Kid Clark Gilmore's a better singer than Sensational Sherry, I think. So he does it a bit more justice. But this, I mean, I couldn't agree more with this. This is where Robbie Duncan comes from, the other admin from Legion of Hasbro, just over the water from me. And it's up there with North and South Korea, the rivalry between Fife and Falkirk. So good to see that Clark has nailed his colours to the mast on that one. Even though he comes from Liverpool, he's very much a Falkirk bairn, and he thinks that Fife stinks. So that's good to see, and always good to get the little personalised note. It'll be interesting to see if Robbie's put one in his as well, actually. But thanks very much for that, Clark. So yeah, let's get Sean opened up and have a look at him. So get that out of the way, actually. As far as I'm aware, it's not a perfect Shawn Michaels. Clark said it was in good condition, but slight wave to the card. So we'll see what slight means when we take it out. So far it looks pretty flat. Oh no, I see it now. It's not too bad. It's more really at the top, I think, just sort of curved slightly, but no creases to the card that I can see. No creases at all. Sean's bubble is completely sealed, no cracks or dents or anything. Just looking closely at the figure, because the one that I unboxed, the one I took off card, I thought the paint was just a little iffy on it. Yeah, this one's got the same. It's almost like the red patches that have been applied to his white tights there's been like smudged or a bit of paint run off or something on them. Because I when I opened up the Sean that opened up, I thought, oh, that was a mistake because he wasn't in the best condition. But now I'm thinking it's maybe a common thing with the Shawn Michaels figures, just to have a little bit of paint rub or a little bit of smudge on the tights. But anyway, corners are nice and flat and crisp, which is always a good thing. And as Clark said, if you get that in a protector, that'll probably straighten itself out over time. So spot on. That's a good addition to the collection. Although I don't think he's going to make it into the 5. He's not going to make it into the top 5, I don't think, because he's just not high profile enough. Up there in the 5 just now, it's predominantly green cards. I don't want to reveal too many, but because I'm going to do a video on it once I complete my 5, which I'm hoping to do soon. But they're all hard to find figures. They're all sort of high end Hasbro's. So I don't think Sean's going to make it into that 5, but I'll certainly keep a hold of him for the time being, because as I said, there have been a few raffle wins recently, and I'm going to have to get them all together and sort of assess, are any of these going to make it into my 5-man roster? I'm going to keep any of them, and I'm going to move any of them on, maybe try and find a swap deal for 1 or 2 of them. But so far, that guy will be in my collection until I have another use for him. So next up, better watch what I'm doing with this box, because Robbie's actually got his address on the side of it. So next up is the one from Robbie. Even though Robbie does come from Fife, and that makes him just a lesser breed of human being, he is a good guy. He is quite a nice guy, and he always does well when I buy stuff from him or win things from him. He always does well with the packaging and stuff. So no concerns here over that. But it is. Get that knife in here. I'm conscious that I don't want to, because Robbie didn't just put a postage, like a label on. He actually wrote both my address and his address on this box. So I don't want to like flash either of those around, so that the YouTube world can start sending hate mail in the Fife versus Falkirk rivalry, which presumably by this stage will be trending all over the internet, and people will be picking sides, and not just within the Hasbro collection community, but within the world in general. Man, loads and loads and loads of packing again in here. Massively oversized box, which is a good sign as well. And I can already see through the bubble wrap that Robbie has stuck in some LOH propaganda in his one as well. And this one is, as you can probably make out by now through the bubble wrap, another LOH sticker. No letter though from Robbie, no letter. At least I don't think there's one. That's a poor show. This one is the Ultimate Warrior. Second Ultimate Warrior that I've won recently. Again, depending on what order the videos come out in, you may have seen me unbox a Ultimate Warrior 2, the White Trunks Ultimate Warrior, which I won in another group. It's just been insane how many raffles I've won recently. But this one is just like Clark's one really. It's really nice shape, other than there's a little bit of a curve at the top of the card, and just here at the J-hook there's a little bit of damage there, but nothing major at all. I don't think I grade it though. I think just because of that little nick, I don't think that would be worth grading. Because the crease, generally speaking, if it's got a crease, even if it's like one like that goes across the card, if it is only one crease, it usually doesn't affect the grade too much. You can usually get a high 80 or an 85 grade out of that. But I think it's almost like a tiny rip, a tiny tear there. So I don't know that would bring the grade down. Yeah, so I don't know that that's worth getting graded. But still a really nice condition figure. I don't know if he's going to be in the 5 either though. I think this figure in mint condition might be worth keeping in the 5, but obviously it's not completely mint, so who knows? I don't know. But I might look into the swap market, see who's got things to trade, because I don't need either of these guys loose. I have unboxed both of these guys recently, so I don't need them, but I might be able to swap them for figures that I do need to unbox, because there's still about 20-ish that I need to get to take off a card. So I might use them as leverage and see if I can make some kind of deal. But as far as raffle wins go, those are two pretty decent ones to get. I better, just so everybody knows, include the propaganda and even incredibly cheeky letter from Clark where he expresses his unquestionable allegiance to Falkirk over Fife. But yeah, that's it. So, unbelievable run of results recently in the raffles, and even for them both to come in the same group, that's pretty rare. Sometimes you win back-to-back raffles or close raffles, but they're in different groups. But 2 and 2 nights in the same group, that's got to be some kind of world record, at least. I'll phone up Guinness later on and see if they know anything about anyone else ever doing that. I seriously doubt it. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, then please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when new stuff comes out. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know if you would rather live in Falkirk or in Fife. Other than that, stay safe and we'll speak soon.